Oh boy. Hi British Vogue, this is Priyanka, and today I'm going to be taking you through my Instagram archive. Okay, well this is a really good picture. I was drinking tequila in the afternoon and went and got my first tattoo. I was like, this is not gonna hurt. I'm a strong girl, I can do this, but it hurts on the bone right here. Whew. It was in my dad's handwriting. He used to always call me my little girl, so he's always with me now. Okay, this man, oh my gosh, this was a rough movie on so many levels. First of all, I was playing a real person who's literally almost my age. Her name is Mary Com. She's a multiple Olympic and gold medal winning boxer. I've always taken each part that I do very seriously. I went to her house, met her family, her kids, and she had me go through her archives. Training for this was insane. Like, I had so much newfound respect for athletes. Training every morning to build my body up, and then every evening to learn boxing as a sport. To be able to be decent enough to do it in a movie. I can't even imagine what it must be like in a ring. I was injured all the time, and we did all our fight scenes with real life boxers. So you can imagine. I was like, girl, we're acting. And she's like, oh, this is a really sweet video. This was my first trip with UNICEF as their Global Goodwill Ambassador. We went to Zimbabwe and Johannesburg. This was a field trip to a school. They showed me a few of their dance moves and then I showed them the tumka. It's a classic favorite of mine. I bust that one out anywhere I go. And I'd given all the kids little bindis. My vocation or my day job is to be able to amplify voices. This one was May 2018. This was my second time going to the Met wearing Ralph Lauren. The first time when I had gone, I wore this giant trench coat. This time we wanted to take a more femme approach, and I loved this outfit. The inspiration for the headpiece was a dupatta, which is the Indian headscarf that you wear. It was just so elegant and beautiful. The hood was embroidered entirely in India. That was really special. Okay, this one, this was when I announced the title of my book, which was Unfinished. I actually was asked this question on a Vogue 73 Questions.
If your life were a book, what would the title be?
Unfinished. And then I thought about it and I was like, that's a really good title. Writing a book in general is one of the most challenging things ever. But writing one about your own life requires so much introspection. I had to call family members to corroborate my memories. It was really funny. Many of my stories were absolutely inaccurate. It was cathartic. It was during the pandemic, so it gave me something to really focus on. It felt relieving. I forgave myself for a lot of things that I didn't forgive myself for when I was writing the book. And it was very exciting at the end when I was done. I was like, phew, not for a while. Okay, this one. This is from our Hindu wedding. We got married the day before in a Christian wedding already, so we were kind of like married. It's done according to astrological charts. And the auspicious time was 10 o'clock at night, and everyone had flown down from America. They were just so jet-lagged. I could just see my husband glaring at his family because they were nodding off. It was so magical because it's a very different feeling when you hold on to someone in front of everyone that's important to you and everyone that matters to you. You kind of realize that that's the family you've chosen. This is my family now. Okay, this is December 2018. The Forbes Top Most Powerful Women. I was very excited about it. I was at a precipice where my life had just dramatically changed. This was right after I got married and it was a little bit of a flex, you know. This was kind of a reminder that both aspects of my life, my personal side and my professional side, I was doing something all right. If you have the ability to pull yourself out of the muck that your mind can create sometimes, I think that's a really powerful person. Rabi Saab, boss lady, hey. That's cute, thank you. I should wear suits more often. To be on The Simpsons in my wedding dress was really funny and ironic, considering Apu was the bane of my life when I was growing up. Everybody kept asking me why I don't speak like Apu, why my accent wasn't like Apu.
Hello, I am not interested in buying the house, but I would like to use your restroom.
Apu had a really exaggerated Indian accent, as we all know now. This was really bittersweet and funny because obviously The Simpsons are an iconic part of most of our childhood. But it was also the irony of me in an Indian dress, marrying a white guy. Great. Nick looks like Ross. He really does, actually. So 2019, this is really funny. Jimmy Fallon's show, which I love, and I love going to his show. This was his skit.
And I'd eat as much as I could chew, but not the crust, because the crusts are ew!
He's just like, all the time. I didn't get my L's right. My look worked, but my could have been better. Didn't practice enough. But this was exciting, because obviously I love Frozen, and I love Frozen 2, and I love everything about Frozen, and I want to be Frozen. I was the voice of Elsa in the Hindi version. Just really fun, first of all, to be able to do it with your sister. Figuring out who Elsa was in Hindi, all those things to think about was a lot of fun. This is a mess. This is Holi. It's one of my favorite holidays. It's the Hindu festival of colors. So you take all of this colored powder and everyone wears white. And obviously you can see we do it in my family with a lot of, pomp and show. We love our holy holidays. I take it very seriously. So my water gun is always locked and loaded with like the darkest of colors. Then I aim for your ear. But in this one, my husband got me. This was the first day we brought our daughter back home from the NICU, and she was in the hospital for about 110 days. So driving to Cedar Sinai every day became our normal. And this was the first time we packed up her room, and Nick grabbed the bag and I grabbed her, and we brought her down, put her into the car seat. And I was like, how is this little person going to sit in a car seat? Like, I just wanted to hold her and never let her go because she'd been through so much. She loved the drive home. She was looking outside of the window. I think it was the first time she saw the sun. But I was just very overwhelmed by the fact that we have the privilege, and we're so lucky to have the opportunity to have this beautiful girl in our lives. And I was just feeling so grateful that we get to do this together as a family. Many blessings to both of you as new parents, and welcome to this world. You show your parents you're truly a warrior. I mean, she did. What she went through gave me a reason for wanting to not take my life so seriously and not think that, a small crisis is the end of the world. She was a true warrior and my inspiration every day. That was fun. I hope कि हम लोग इस जर्नी पर साथ काफी दिन तक रहेंगे.